Come in. I've been waiting for you. Good afternoon. We haven't had a chance to speak much since your first day, have we? I apologize for that, but of course I do have many other minions to see to. How have you been? Good, good. I hope that means your supervisors have been treating you well then. I do try to hire the best management I can. A good leader is charismatic, caring, and cautious. That's what I always say. Splendid. I expected as much. From what I hear, you've been getting along quite well with everyone. I was a bit concerned that your unique background would make you, difficult to relate to, at least to my other minions. But it sounds like they've instead adopted you as what did they call it? The cinnamon roll of the group, I think it was. And it seems you've been doing good work too. There's not really much a person can do to go above and beyond with these sorts of tasks, but you've been consistent, thorough, and low maintenance, which is just wonderful. Honestly, I think you're ready for a promotion already. You certainly could be put to better use than simple cleaning. There actually is a possibility that I've been considering. It's unorthodox, but an unfortunate incident has made it potentially necessary. You see, my current sidekick, Crystal Bell, has been captured. Not by law enforcement, or I'd know where she is. It must either be a rival villain or, more likely, a hero. Someone with knowledge and resources to hide her from my scrying spell. I'm afraid her rescue will take some time. I need somebody to take over some of her duties while she's not here, specifically some of the more magic-oriented ones. Magic is my power as a villain. It's an uncommon power in the world of heroes and villains, at least when compared to powers derived from technology or mutations. That makes it difficult for heroes to counter, but unfortunately it also means that it's difficult to find minions with relevant talents. As it stands, very few of my minions have any magical potential at all, and none of them have what Crystal Bell has. But I keep thinking back to your first interaction with that magic artifact. If my hunch is correct, you may have precisely what I need. But I can't simply promote you to sidekick if you have the talent. No. It's the most coveted position in this organization, and there are plenty of minions who have been here for years who would be outraged to see the newest member immediately promoted to the top. Many villains would, but you might notice that I'm not that kind of villain. I don't rule through fear, so I can't simply tell them to get over it. It goes against my entire management philosophy. In a different and dangerous profession like this, we all need to be on the same side. So, I have an idea. I'm going to officially promote my most senior minion to temporary sidekick, and you'll instead be filling a new position, Manager of Mystic Affairs, or something like that. You'll be handling all the behind-the-scenes tasks that Crystal usually does. Naturally, since you're getting the bulk of the sidekick's work without any other recognition, your pay will reflect that. You'll be the highest paid employee here. Good question. Specifically, you would mainly be aiding me in creating artifacts. Some of the most powerful artifacts are found rather than made, but there is a need to make our own. In the beginning, you would mainly be providing me with raw magic that I can shape. Eventually, you could move on to creating them yourself. Providing the magic would be incredibly simple. Anyone with plenty of magic talent could do it. Designing and creating them yourself would depend on whether you have the intelligence and patience for it. But I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? We haven't even determined if you have the proper talent yet. Here, hold this artifact in your hand. It's certainly reacting to you. Not a guarantee by any means, but intriguing nonetheless. What I want you to do now is picture a calming scene. It doesn't matter what exactly, just as long as it feels peaceful to you. Now, envision an invisible film over the whole scene, clinging to all of it tightly. Once you do, peel away the film, reel it away, and reveal what's truly underneath. Well, you just cast a spell. A simple one, mind you, but it was executed flawlessly. If you look at the artifact, you'll see that it looks quite different than before. It constantly casts an illusion around itself, but you removed it. You do indeed have the talent. I can't know the full extent of your talent right now, but I can plainly see that it's greater than anyone else working here, save perhaps for Crystal. You would indeed be well suited to this new role. In some ways, I'm disappointed. This is going to make things extremely complicated. I generally run this organization with full transparency, so trying to create a new position that secretly puts you in such a position of power is going to be incredibly annoying. To make that easier on me, I'm going to have to ask that you not explain the details to any of your co-workers, and especially don't tell how much I'm paying you. Ordinarily, I'd never dream of telling any employee not to discuss pay, but it's for your own good. You're the only person here who can do the job, and the pay is fair for what you'll be doing, but that won't stop senior minions from getting incredibly jealous. No, you mustn't think of it that way. Keep in mind that I am a villain. Ultimately, everything I do is for my own benefit. I treat my employees well because it works, not because I'm nice. I'm not giving you this promotion because I feel bad for you or because I somehow feel like I have to. If you didn't deserve it or weren't up to the task, we wouldn't be having this conversation at all. Rest assured, I'm positive that you're capable of handling this aspect of sidekick work, and I think it's likely that I'll eventually make you my official sidekick, should you prove as useful as I anticipate. Oh, absolutely. It won't be for some time yet, to be certain, but I expect it will happen eventually. Aside from your magical potential, you already become well liked by your peers and you have a broad range of skills to let you assist me in many different ways. Experience is really the only thing you're currently lacking. When we finally manage to rescue Crystal Bell, and we will, don't you worry about that, I'll have her train you a bit. Give you a better idea of what to do with the artifacts, and other aspects of being a sidekick as well. And once she retires, which won't be too long, I think, especially after this whole debacle, I'll have whoever filed for her position officially become the next sidekick. Probably Greg. He's been here practically since the beginning. Well, what happens after that is I'll have you assist the sidekick. They'll see how capable you are, not realizing you've been prepped already, and word will spread. Turnover for sidekicks is high when they don't have a strong magical talent, so when they retire, you'll be considered an obvious choice, having been with us for a bit longer and having a reputation for excellence. Of course, this is all a very long-term plan. Don't feel like you're being chained to this criminal organization. If you find another opportunity, I'll understand. You need to look out for your own interests first. That's expected in the criminal underworld. But if you're still here after all that time, you'll be set. Of course, you'll receive a significant pay increase at that time, and plenty of perks besides. Well, I believe that's everything. You can return to work now. I'll be making the announcement for this new position tomorrow at our next company-wide lunch. Oh, wait. One last thing before you go. Don't think less of me for giving you special treatment. Even though you do benefit from it, I'd hate to think that you've gotten the impression that I play favorites. Sometimes an employee is just unique, and must be given unique opportunities. I still value you all equally as my minions and fellow criminals. All right, now run along. Remember, not a word about this, or it'll drive a wedge between you and your coworkers. Have a pleasant day. What's up, Wolfpack? It's Wolf0 back with another video. A quick shout out to Waterway Wordsmith for typing up part 3 of the Hiring Minion storyline. Still a very fun script to record, and can't wait to see what happens next. I hope you all enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoy voicing it. But before I forget, please feel free to go into the link in the description down below and check out the ASMR RP Lounge Discord server. There you will find many talented voice actors as well as the fans who enjoy listening to them. The server is nearly always active throughout the day, with pretty much always something happening in the voice chats. So, if that sounds like something that you're interested in, please feel free to check it out. Now, with all that being said, thank you all for making it this far into the audio, and I will catch you all in the next one. Later.